Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic. And in this video, I'm going to be looking at the best alternatives to Thinkific at the beginning of 2025. Got a load of experience in helping people build successful membership community-focused websites. This is going to be a great resource for you. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. Coming back, folks. So in this video, I'm going to be looking at the main alternatives to Thinkific. Thinkific is, though, a great platform if you're starting out. It's one of the better SaaS, software as a service platforms out there. It's got definitely some strengths, but it has some weaknesses as well. Like I say, in this video, I'm going to be looking at the main alternatives and then just doing a general on my thoughts on Thinkific at the end of the video. So what are the main alternatives? Well, you've got kind of two buckets here. You've got the SaaS competitors, software as a service, and then you've got WordPress. These are the two buckets that I see that you've got to choose from. I'm going to look at the SaaS alternatives quickly now. To my mind, there's three. There's Teachable, there's Kajabi, there's Podio, and maybe Mighty Networks. Now, when it comes to Teachable, there isn't a lot between these two. There's like at the starter basic plan level, there's about a $10 difference if you pay month to month between these two. Now, with Teachable, their lower plan, they do charge 5% of any transaction you do, any course that you sell. Thinkific don't do that. Also, the basic website, course backing, building out, they're very similar to my mind. They have similar strengths and weaknesses, both of these. I think if I was just looking at those two, I'll probably go with Thinkific, to be honest with you. I just like it a bit more, but they are very similar, folks, and you're just going to have to try both out. Now, when it comes to the others, Mighty Networks, I think for a similar price, it does offer a lot of functionality. Um, in some ways, it's like very similar, but they also got a strong community element, and the mobile app is almost offering is almost as good as Thinkific. With Thinkific, you do have the app that comes with all their plans, but if you want a white label solution, that's $199, and that's not bad, folks. When it comes to Mighty Networks, it's the same thing. It starts at around $39, and you do have access to their non-white labeled mobile app. But the problem with Mighty Networks, if you wanted a branded app, they they charge an enormous amount, but it's a lot more customized solution. Even with the white labeled app with Thinkific, you have your own branding, but you can't really customize it that much. Um, when they don't offer a service to do that. So where Mighty Networks, they do offer at the white label a very customized solution, but you pay for it. But Mighty Networks is definitely a more powerful solution with the other elements to Thinkific. Podio, I quite like Podio, but they do charge 5% on their basic plan on all subscriptions. And that's what I don't like about Teachable either, this 5% business. That puts me off. But as an actual platform, it's pretty slick. They don't offer an app though. So, um, why do people look at other platforms in the SaaS? Um, everything Thinkific does is not bad, but there's always something that you want to do extra, and then you can't do it because they don't offer any options. So if you can fit into the box that Thinkific supplies, and there's nothing, you're not restrained by their marketing automation limits of the platform, or if you don't want to change anything about the course structure and layout, you're going to be reasonably happy with it. But a lot of people aren't, and that's one of the factors you've got to be aware of. Now, the last thing in the SaaS platform, how does it compare to Kajabi? Kajabi is a much better platform, in my opinion, but you pay for it. They do come with a Kickstarter plan, which starts at month to month, I think is $79. So there is, it's almost double, basically. I think it has limitations. A great starter plan, but you're rapidly going to be looking at the basic plan, which is slightly under $150. I think it's $149 month to month. The next plan up with Thinkific is around 99. So there's still a big difference in price, but it is a lot more slicker, more feature rich, where you still have the customization problems, but it just offers a lot more in the website builder, just in the slickness of the platform. Now, the next alternative is WordPress, which runs about 43 to 45% of all websites, and there's a good reason for it. It offers the most ownership, the most customization, and the most ability to brand your e-learning, your website to the way that you want it. Need a reasonably good hosting provider, a good modern website builder, and then you need a plugin to structure your courses, your layouts, your quizzes, everything you're looking for. There's two main players with a third one. The two main players, in my opinion, are Lifter LMS and LearnDash. If you're an individual entrepreneur, I think Lifter LMS offers the best value, clearly, in my mind, and is the simplest but offers the most flexibility and power. LearnDash is a great solution as well. In the actual interface of building your courses, there isn't too much difference between these two, but there's some elements that I think make Lifter LMS a bit more easier to set up and get going than LearnDash. The third one is Tutor LMS. It's got the slickest back-end interface of either LearnDash or Lifter LMS, but there's parts of the setup that makes it, you got to jump through a few more loops than if you were utilizing Lifter LMS. The difference between Tutor LMS and LearnDash aren't so significant, in my opinion. So if you're looking at both of those, it's a harder decision. But if you're looking at Tutor LMS with Lifter LMS, I would go with Lifter LMS myself. Other people wouldn't agree with me, but I'm basing it on my experience. Now, you're going to need a hosting provider, you're going to need a website builder, and you're going to need one of these plugins. And then you can build anything to your heart's content. You're going to need some other plugins to do some of the things that Teachable does as a collective package, or Kajabi. But if you host with WP-Tonic, you get all those plugins as part of your hosting bundle, and it's configured for you. So some of the things that put people off WordPress, if like I say, you've hosted with WP-Tonic, aren't there really. So I'm giving you a broad outline. I don't want this video to be too long, so I've just piled all the information in. The good news is I've written a really detailed article that goes into everything I've just gone through in this video with the prices plus all the links. You find that in the description underneath this video. So just to end, when I look at the landscape, I think Thinkific, if you're a beginner and you don't want to use WordPress, if you take in everything it offers without the 5%, that's attractive. You're not being hit on the basic plan, you're not being hit for 5%, which you get with Teachable and Podio. You're not getting hit. You're getting the video hosting as part of the plan, and also got the mobile app as well. It is not a bad package. The problem with it is that it's building out the courses, and if you want to do any customization, or if you want to do, I wouldn't say very sophisticated marketing automation, that middle ground, you're going to hit a bit of a wall with it. You're going to get frustrated with it when you're if you've got your membership moving in the right direction and you want to do various things, you're going to be restricted by the platform. Now, I think if you go with something like Mighty Networks and Kajabi, those restrictions are there, but they're at a slightly higher level. You're going to have to push all your requirements up to feel restraint that you're going to get with Thinkific. And that applies to Podio as well. It's definitely with those two. If you go with Mighty Networks and Kajabi, but you're paying a fair premium to move that barrier higher before you feel restricted, but you definitely get more power, more flexibility with Mighty Networks and Kajabi. Now, with WordPress, you're never going to have that feeling because you can literally do whatever you want at any stage of your journey in building your membership business. The problem is it can be a little bit daunting choosing the right bits. But I think with the way I would do it is a good hosting provider that specializes in this. I would use your page builder. I would use Cadence WP. I would use Lifter LMS. And for your marketing automation, I would use Fluent CRM. And with these 3 to 4 key plugins, you can literally do everything that the SaaS platforms at a very attractive price without any possibility of feeling restrained. I've just thrown a ton of information at you. If you've got any questions, you can leave them underneath the video in the comments section. Any questions you got, I will answer any genuine question. Also, if you found this video useful, ring that bell, click the like button, and subscribe to the channel because that really tells YouTube I'm doing something right, and I would really appreciate that. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.